Onipa'a, it's interesting because it translates directly across. People say steadfast, but when you break apart the language, we have our own root words to better understand what it is. It paints the better picture. It's like being an opihi or some sort of shellfish on the waves, right? There's constant things moving that's striking you. But then to be pa'a, to be amidst that sort of change, that those moving different directions, is to be firm. In that way, to be steadfast is to be really firm amongst these changing times. It was the model of Queen Liliuokalani. And as we know, back in that time in the late 1800s, there was so much turmoil that was happening in the Pacific. So the idea of a theme of Onipa'a under her rule is very much akin to even some of the challenges we're facing now. A lot of increase of colonization of the Pacific through that time period in the 1800s. And now, we see very similar things today. When we think about the deep sea mining, the increased militarization, the geopolitical tensions between superpowers here in the Pacific as well as in Europe. So, we are in that point again of Onipa'a. So I think that wisdom from the kupuna that have laid that foundation of being steadfast, to be firm in who we are amongst these changing times is very much relevant into what are the messages that we can carry through that turmoil. The purpose of the Onipa'a March is on January 17th in 1893, 132 years ago now, as of this year, was the illegal overthrow of the Hawaiian monarchy, conducted with collaboration between corporate descendants of American missionaries, as well as some other Europeans as well, in collaboration with Minister Stevens, who was the ambassador to Hawaii at the time on behalf of America, who landed the United States Marines and illegally usurped the Hawaiian monarchy. So, on this day, we commemorate that we really haven't forgotten. We haven't forgotten the past wrongs that America has done to our people. And it's a reminder to, in the same way, an inspiration like of the things that you folks are doing now with Toitu Te Tiriti, our commitment to creating a better future, not just for Hawaii, but for the world. When we think about the benefits of restoring that neutral nation state that is the Pacific. So again, a reminder and an opportunity for us to come together during this day that has a lot of heaviness to it, but also a reminder that there's so many of us who are committed to a better future for our islands than that under illegal occupation under the United States.